Hello, happy Monday. Oh my goodness, I am a mess. Good morning, morning, morning. I hope everybody had a great holiday weekend. Drop in the chat, let me know what you got to do this weekend. Did you get to barbecue? Did you get to hang out with family? Did you get to travel? What did you get to do this weekend? I'd love to hear about that. Great, let's see. Hi, hey Julia, glad you're here. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Jump in, jump out, it's all good. So if you saw the pre-session graphic, you saw the quote that we're using, and it is normally I have Kayla kick this off, so I'm kind of winging it here on my own. Just be a little bit patient with me. So the quote comes from John Roan, and it is, "Don't wish it were easier, wish it were better, or wish you were better, wish you were better." So, okay, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. So, in the context of Mindset Monday, what might I be thinking about? So, instead of wishing my life or my circumstances or my situation were better, instead of that, I'm going to focus on wishing I was better at handling it, at maneuvering it, at navigating it, at managing it, at whatever that might be. And here's why I think that this particular quote is so incredibly powerful, is because it removes the power from things that we can't control, right? Wishing the circumstances, the situation, that stuff was better is not going to, I don't have any control over those things, right? However, if I shift my focus to wishing I was better, guess what? Now I have a little bit of control on that. I can make some choices that can improve the way I see things, the way I feel about the things that are happening around me, the way that I maneuver or manage or navigate those things is up to me. So there's three things. I was kind of like putting in some talking points. I do this when we first get the quote, and I think, okay, what are the things? Oh, yes. Ooh. Yes. Lots of learning and growing, Julia. Yes, I love it. Very much so. And that's really like the first talking point that I have in my list, is that when we use this quote, it allows us to embrace growth and improvement in such a way that we can then make the shift on how we want to think about things. So if we shift our focus from external circumstances to our own personal or professional development, as patient advocates, we often face these challenging situations, right? We have lots of barriers that are put in front of us on a daily basis that appear to be roadblocks to getting where we want to go, right? And so when we shift the focus from the roadblock and stop wishing for fewer challenges, we can aim to become better equipped to handle the roadblocks, to handle the challenges, right? So this mindset really empowers us to continually learn, grow, and enhance our skills, which ultimately leads to more effective and more productive advocacy services that we offer for those we serve, right? Because we're looking for creative solutions, we're looking for alternative methods to achieve the same goals. It really makes me think about last week's quote where we were talking about I can't control where the wind blows, but I can manage my sails to reach my destination. So a very similar type of quote here in regards to not letting external circumstances drive our attitude and our behaviors, right? So embracing growth and improvement really was one of the big main talking points that I wanted to share. And then I also wanted to talk about taking ownership of challenges and what that might mean. So this quote encourages us to be better instead of wishing for easier situations, right? So when we do that, it allows us to take ownership of those challenges. And it really puts a much more proactive approach to what's happening. And when we do that, it helps us build resilience and confidence, um, and allows us to view those difficulties instead of challenges and barriers as opportunities, right? Opportunities to improve ourselves, not only in becoming better advocates, but also also by inspiring those we serve to also adopt a very similar mindset, right? So it's the adage of do as I say, not as I do. We're switching that, right? We want to do as we do. We want to set the example. And when we take the mindset of these external circumstances and situations, instead of becoming overbearing and barriers to meeting our objectives, we take ownership of those challenges and find an opportunity to grow and improve our skill sets. When we do that, we inspire other people to do that as well, right? So the people that are around us see how we manage that and learn from us how to do that as well for themselves, right? And then the third thing that I kind of wanted to chat about, and drop your thoughts in the chat. Super happy to answer any questions. But the third thing that I really wanted to make sure that we got to is applying continuous improvement, specifically in our advocacy practices, right? So this week, as we kind of go into this new week and we have this attitude of shifting our focus from, instead of wishing it was better or easier, we're going to wish that we are better and easier and learn more things. We can apply this in our practices by setting specific goals this week for improvement, right? We can say, whether it's enhancing our communication skills, like maybe you want to read an article or you're reading a book about how to communicate more effectively during trying times, right? In high stress, there's a book that I have read a couple of times. It's called Courageous Conversations. So if communication is an area that you would like to improve, I'm going to encourage you to kind of check that out. Check out Courageous Conversations. It's all about how do I have these conversations, right, that are hard. Like they're really hard. And as advocates, we regularly have hard and challenging and courageous conversations. And there are experts in this world who know how to communicate in effective ways. So the good news is that we have resources available to us if we want to improve our communication skills. Go read a book, go take a seminar, go do something and listen to some experts in communication and let them help you build that muscle, right? If that's something that you are up against. Maybe this week you are up against some public health policies that are proving to be challenging, or health insurance policies, or something in that arena. So again, maybe this week your commitment is to building your skill set in insurance policies, or in public health policies, or in disease management processes, or gold star treatment options in a particular disease process. Find innovative ways to support your clients, our clients, by focusing on self-improvement and by doing that, it's going to lead to better outcomes for those we advocate for, right? Anytime we develop our skill set to the next level, all of the folks we serve will gain the benefits of that. And it will help us navigate a challenging situation or barrier or roadblock or whatever the case may be, right? So those are the three things that I kind of wanted to bring to conversation around this particular quote from John Roan, I think is his name. Jim, it's not John, it's Jim. I'm sorry. So it's Jim Rohn. And it is, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Because when I wish I am better, I have some control over that. I can go get a little bit better. So this week, as we kick off the week with a powerful mindset shift, reflect on how you can apply this particular quote. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Make sure you share in the comments a specific area where you want to improve this week, whether it's a skill, a mindset, or a practice in your advocacy work. Let's make sure we inspire each other and support each other to grow and become the best advocates we can be. And just now, I missed you, Kayla. I'll take some questions here if anybody's got anything. If not, we're going to let you go. This was a brief 15-minute session. That's what happens when there's just one of us here. When we're both here, we typically run this about 30 minutes, but not happening today. So remember, there's three things we can do. We can embrace growth and improvement. We can take ownership of these challenges, and then we can apply continuous improvement in our advocacy practices by developing additional skills and modeling this mindset of growth and improvement in our practice, so those we serve will also tend to take that mindset as well. So I'm super excited to hear what you guys think about that and what your experience is in regards to embracing growth. And this particular quote, listen, I'm going to give it to you one more time before we jump off of here. It's by Jim Rohn. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Take the power and control back into your own world and change the things that you can change to make your situation better. So I can't wait to hear from you. I want to hear about your stories. I want to hear about what you're working on this week, whether it's a new skill set or a communication issue or a healthcare policies. How are you finding innovative ways to better support your clients? Can't wait to hear from you. Go have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.